Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today I am making a sympathy card. A dear friend of mine raises these gigantic rabbits. Gigantic, huge, wouldn't fit on this area here to be filmed. So big. And one of them passed away. She's had this one for a couple of years. They don't live super long, but still it was her loving friend and pet, and she would take them to school, and the kids would, she's a teacher, the kids would, hang out with the rabbits. So I feel really bad. So I thought I would dig out my Daisy Meadows card making stamp and thin cut set, because there's this bunny on there. And then I have this fave from my stash called Every Little Thing Card Making, and this has this really pretty sort of a focal point, and you can put with sympathy and different things on there. And there's a thin cut to cut that bad boy out as well. So the first thing I need to do is take my Versamark, because I thought it would be pretty to heat emboss, and I am putting some Versamark ink on here, trying to get real nice coverage. And yes, it is icky looking, and yes, someday I'll replace it, but not today. I've got my anti-static powder bag, and I'm rubbing that all over the cardstock to keep the static in check. This is my embossing folder. I'm going to use the Princess Gold, and I'm going to take my big block and stamp. I do have the little foam pad that comes with the stamp sets that gives you a little cushion, so hopefully I will get a better impression, because I want crisp embossing. And now I'll sprinkle my gold on there. Don't know how that's going to look on this Harbor cardstock, but we'll give it a whirl. Piece of paper with a fold in the middle, so I can catch all of my little embossing powder bits. I don't know what you call it, powder, just embossing powder, I guess. Put the lid on so disaster doesn't strike. And this will be noisy, but I'm going to heat this up. Okay, that looks really nice. I'm going to hack this off so I don't have to run the whole gosh darn thing through my machine. And then the next tricky part is to figure out which way this goes. This is good. This looks fine. And I'll take a couple of post-it notes to hold it in place, and then I will be right back after I run this through my die cut machine. So here this is right here, just like that. That worked out. I stamped the little bunny in toffee ink on our new shortbread cardstock. So this one is kind of a using the new stuff kind of gig here. Looking for my X-Acto knife, because what I want to do is just want to cut along the embossed line. This is my thought. I've got that cut through. And what I want to do is just tuck that bunny in just ever so slightly to make it look like it's coming out of my card. And I think I will put a little glue on there so that it stays in place. Just down on the body. I'll leave the little ears loose. Okay, had a chance to pull a couple more supplies in. This is a piece of pattern paper from a mix-in set, and what I would like to do is stamp this with heartfelt sympathy sentiment on here. So I've got my bunny lined on this piece of paper so that I can get an idea of where to put my my little sentiment, and I'm going to heat emboss that to match the gold that I did with the flowers. Thought that would tie that in nicely. Looks nice. And it's a simple card, but sometimes simple is all you need. I love a simple card. I'll take a little glue this down, and then I can write a little message in the card. And I think before I glue this down, I'm going to take my gold shimmer brush and just do a little rat-tat-tat. And I'm going to keep this low profile because I will have to mail this. Yeah, that little sparkle looks nice on there. And I've got this block, and I'm going to set that right on top of there to hold it down so that it will stay put. And that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to do. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day. I'll see you next time.